Every one of you watching this screen, look out.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
What did I tell you about cartoons?
They've got a lot of brains, and they've got a lot of chutzpah.
Tell me how comic books make you feel, Dave.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
This is Frantz, Kantor, cartoonist, illustrator, and Toon Talker, and I'm here with
Jim Bridges, and I'm the president of the Australian Cartoon Museum.
Okay, so we don't ever say what. That's all, folks. Save that till the end. And we sure that.
Well, it's not all that, folks, because we haven't even started.
50 years. And only one grey hair. So this is Bugs Bunny. This is a whole book dedicated to Bugs Bunny by Joe Adamson.
Yeah.
With prefaces by Fritz Freeling and Chuck Jones.
Yes.
So two great icons from the world of animation. Who published this? Adamson. So this is a book from the archives. And did you give yourself an introduction?
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay.
Yes.
Well, would you like to tell us tell us a little bit about your take on this book?
Well, I mean, I grew up totally dominated by Disney.
Yeah.
And I regarded as Disney as kids animation.
Yeah.
And I regarded as Warner Brothers as adult, just for adults.
Yeah.
This was done, what year? What you got?
1990.
1990.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the genesis of Bugs Bunny.
And of course, he's the wisecracking American character in all those movies. That's who he is.
Yeah.
And of course, because he's animated, he can do anything he wants.
Yeah.
He's not stuck in a world where this is just just cheeky and just irreverent and
MCM LXV. That's 10 years before 1948.
The face that launched 1,000 whoops when it flashed on the screen in post-war America.
Yeah.
World War II.
So this was one of America's greatest exports, along with Coca-Cola. They were more effective and more popular than Bugs Bunny Disney films.
Got his own star.
Yeah. So these shorts were more popular than Disney films.
Well, they were. And now, why?
Because they were snappier and they were clearly aimed at an adult audience.
Yes.
This is the great Mel Blanc.
Yep.
Over there, who voiced nearly 99.999% of all of the Warner Brothers cast.
Yeah.
So a man of 1,000 voices, he became known.
He was the roof over the termite terrace, wasn't he?
Mm.
These are the early promos for the cartoons.
Yeah, well, when you go to the lobby of a film back then, you had what you call lobby cards. So the lobby cards and the poster were there to advertise both the movies and the shorts that came on before and in between features.
Yeah.
And this is them. So all of these are separate to the actual title cards that they used in the films themselves.
Hassan Chop.
Yeah. Hassan.
Yeah, sorry.
Hassan Chop! So they really loved this medium and they exploited it so well. Look at the force perspective.
Also, Warner Brothers owned the rights to a lot of musical great numbers from the 30s, and they continually used
they had a full orchestra
over and over and over, and it was just really funny. Like, they had musical tropes.
Yeah.
Whereas Disney didn't have that,
Yeah. So they even Bugs Bunny was What's Up, Doc?
Yeah, Carmen Miranda. And here he is.
Yeah, Carmen Miranda Bunny.
He's an old one.
Yeah.
And he's a sergeant here. Look, he's a sergeant.
1940s roles.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Within the structure of Bugs Bunny, he had such incredible variety and the ability to
the other thing
morph
about
into
so many characters,
something really clever.
They all look like Mickey Mouse to a certain extent.
This is a beautiful. Who did this? Is Chuck Jones animated sequence of Bugs Bunny. And this is from Chuck Jones, Baton Bunny from 1959.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah. So look how his ears create a hat.
And now they're Indian.
Now it's an Indian.
Yeah.
And now it's a Civil War cap. Just he was such an incredible.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
talent.
a lot of the main characters in all the studios looked basically like Mickey Mouse, but different ears. Whereas Bugs Bunny was different, very different. Wisecracking, and always he always won, and he definitely was the king.
Yeah, he had such a lot of variety and success. Much more than Mickey.
So much wit and cheek. Here he is,
There's a beautiful late Chuck Jones.
Yeah.
You can start to see the style of
The
Chuck
Venus
Jones becoming very iconic. Well, that's taken from the Botticelli painting of Venus arising from the waves.
Yeah.
Bugs.
There he is.
Yeah, look at that. Chuck Jones himself with his creation.
Tex Avery.
Yes, Tex
Good
Avery.
old Tex Avery.
This is a more rounded Bugs from the 1940 Wild Hare. Look, Bob Clampett. You'll get to see Fritz Freeling, you get to see Robert McKimson, Chuck Jones, you get to see these guys work, and they have a very particular language, a visual language in
Looney
their
Tunes
Bugs Bunny cartoons. And you love them for, their own particular take, and they would gravitate to certain characters,
Look how the head goes into the body.
Yeah. So this is beautifully performed. All of these characters are so incredibly strong in their performances, in their acting ability, and their possibilities that they can exploit. And of course, it's all led by the beautiful voices of Mel Blanc. Lots and lots of possibilities. That's the composer? Who's that?
Well, that's Fritz Freeling, and that's the Carl Stalling.
Oh, right. Carl Stalling, of course, did the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, this is why they're so good, because these animators have to be actors.
Warren Foster.
They have to be actors, don't they?
Yeah, but they have to be actors in a world. See the mirror, of course. Good acting, performance with a cartoon character relies on your ability to refer to life, to give it more believability and truth. That's what Chaplin was all about. So his gags were very exaggerated, but they were based on truth. So as long as you have that element of truth in the gag will work. Well, it will always work.
That's also what humour's based on.
Yeah.
All humour is based
humor,
on...
Not all humour, but good humour is based on observation.
Well, great humour, but it has to have truth in it.
Yeah.
Harry is kissing Elmer Fudd, driving him nuts. Of course, Elmer Fudd's going red in the face.
Oh, what was that? It was a busted leg. Like the absurd theatre of the absurd. So that was the early. Why did they bring that there? That's an early Chaplin-esque character.
Background
Felix,
information.
he had a lot of,
this is context.
Yeah.
His early Daffy Duck when he was really Daffy.
Yeah.
And this early
Porky
Pig when he had a double.
Yeah.
And this is
different anthropomorphic characters.
This is Joel Chandler's Brer Rabbit.
Yeah.
Wabbits. Here he is pulling himself. This rabbit's pulling himself out of a hat. And this is very early Bugs.
So you didn't have
very early Bugs.
Yeah,
look,
his name wasn't Bugs at first. It came to him later. Yeah. I think there was a baseball star or something called Bugs.
Oh, okay. You've done your research.
Yeah.
Gee, people will think that you've actually read this book.
So, this is Yosemite. This is Fritz Freeling.
Yeah.
All of these animators, all of these animation directors, Fritz Freeling, Chuck Jones, you really have to check out their work. So they have a very particular style of visual language and acting and shtick.
Shtick.
Yeah.
Can you define what shtick is for the audiences?
Shtick is like stick, but funny. So it's like a performance. It's like an antic.
Is it a Yiddish word?
Yeah.
That's incredible drawing, isn't it? He's getting ready for a race and he's going to run. Look at the concentration.
So it's squash and stretch with purpose.
Yeah.
They also had these, which are called smears. So in animation, these smears go from keyframe to keyframe with an incredible range of distortion that gives the figures a very elastic and beautiful, almost ballet type motion.
And animation does that in a way that nothing else does.
No, it's not reflected from life.
No.
It's reflected from the feeling of life.
That's right.
So animation is trying to not to replicate life or to give you it's not like film or rotoscope. It is an impression of more life than normal.
And these are the sheets
some
that
of the
all
takes.
artists.
These are just notes on takes. Of course, it's up to the artist individually, to express their takes and how far they go with them. And some people, like Tex Avery, would break the model completely.
That's what Bugs looks like from behind.
Yeah, you seldom see Bugs from behind, but it's always handy to draw the characters in 3D, so you can be able to
Victory through air,
conceive
hair
of
power.
them in an action environment.
Isn't that sending up the Disney film?
I don't know.
Victory through air power. It was a
possibly.
famous filmmaker in the war.
Yeah.
And these are all the different merchandise.
Yeah.
My
very early
sister
Dell
had one of
comics.
these. It was made of some sort of sponge. I remember biting into the ear.
Oh dear.
Leaving tooth marks in it. Yeah, that's Edward G.
Yeah, caricatures of Edward G.
Edward G, sorry.
Yeah. So,
She's obviously tap dancing.
yeah. From Mississippi Hare. So if you check out a lot of Chuck Jones's work, you can wiki him and find his filmography.
Are all the Warner Brothers cartoons
Hunt them
online?
down.
Are they all online?
They're not all online.
There's lots of them.
They're in collections on DVD.
There'd be about 2,000, wouldn't there? Probably more.
Yeah, but they're very, very well documented.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you'll be able to wiki them and find out who's what and who's who, and hunt them down because there's
here's
some
a great
beautiful
gag.
films.
He's gonna, and of course everything falls down except this typical.
Yeah, so this is
Only in animation.
this is a Fritz Freleng, Big House. That's Big House Bunny
Yeah.
from the jail, from prison. He gets hung. That's a funny scene. But this one here is from High Diving Hare, 1949. This trope I've never seen before this film. So the idea is, of course, you saw through the branch or something of the tree, and the tree falls down, and the branch stays there, defying gravity.
It's classic.
So that's a
reverse
cartoon
comedy. It's classic reverse.
Yeah, well, that's cartoon physics. Yeah. So these are called smears. They're extreme poses of expression that you use in between keyframes to sort of get this elastic.
The rabbit in the
beautiful
grey
feel.
flannel fur.
Yeah.
Referring to that
Look
movie.
at Chuck Jones has this ability to create this ballet of lines that create balance and symmetry and poise. It's incredible variety and also expression. Look at this. You know, these sort of puppy dog eyes that he used to experiment with a lot of characters.
You start to think about Toy Story, at the pizza place.
Well, they're exploiting 1950s rockets, space agey sort of design. You know, the
Dodgers and
the Googie designs of the 1950s. Yeah. So animation was where styles and tropes would be explored and made fun
Van
of.
Gogh chair in a Bugs Bunny film.
Yeah. So such beautiful color palettes, which are just it's one of the signatures of Hanna-Barbera. It is of Hanna-Barbera, but it's one of the signatures of Warner Brothers films. More so than Disney. Disney really had a handle on very realistic looking textures.
Yeah, they kept
colours.
moving towards that all the time, didn't they?
Yeah. The Bugs Bunny show was able to exploit color design in a much more aesthetic fashion. Much more powerful use of color.
The Unsinkable Bugs Bunny.
There's Fritz Freleng in the 1980s, early 80s. There's Chuck Jones with his beautiful character at the Moving Image in London. It's a gallery. These are some of the, I think, some of the merchandise. That's looks like a video slip cover.
Yeah.
That's a hospital painting, New Orleans Children's Hospital, done in 1980.
Okay.
These are colour boards for a commercial, I think, or for,
Yep.
not quite sure. Ballot Box Bunny.
No, so that's a cartoon.
Yeah. So there's storyboard drawings done in colour. I don't know why they've done this in colour. Some must be some reason. Oh, this is from. Oh, they got the animators to actually
Do a strip.
do comics.
Dear Santa,
comic
I have been
strips.
very good all year long. In
Yep.
fact, I have only told one really big lie, and it's in the first sentence of this letter, and it's the first sentence of it. Now cut that out.
Yeah.
Look at him.
So the character's beautifully on model. I love it. This is Chuck Jones again. He had a very iconic, distinctive style, especially with these eyelashes and subtle, heavy-lidded expressions.
Now,
It's great.
Elmer Fudd was a great foil.
Yes, this is one of his most famous roles in What's Opera Doc, right, where he plays this. Yes.
I'm just looking at this gag, this double barrel gag here.
Yeah. There he is with Bogey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bogey needs a show.
So he was a lovely character.
Well, you see,
lovely foil.
Bogey
Daffy,
worked
of
for
course.
Warner Brothers, so they could use all these characters. You know
So
what I mean?
In the same
milked
way,
them.
Elmer was a perfect second banana to Bugs. Daffy was a second banana to Bugs in an entirely different way.
Yeah.
So he is sort of hyperactive and really angry and aggressive. He was my favourite character in the show, second only, of course, to Foghorn Leghorn. But he was a beautiful foil for Bugs, because Bugs could be really subtle. You could enjoy his subtlety without him having to.
Daffy, actually,
go crazy.
if you want to discover Daffy, you have to see the 40s stuff that Bob Clampett did during the war. He was just totally frenetic.
Yeah.
There's been no character like him when he was really Daffy, you know.
Yeah.
But they had to tone him
This
down.
this trope of the exploding piano or the exploding xylophone, that was used about 10 times, and they just milked that ad and just did variations of it, you know, throughout the shows. Well, I call them shows, but they're really shorts that in the 60s they were gathered together into the Bugs Bunny show.
And here's the animating, the
Multi-plane camera with the...
is it a multi-plane camera?
Oh, no, it's not. It's a single-plane camera, but they just use cells.
Yeah.
So if they're using any foreground elements, it'd be on
an
overlay over the top. There's your Yosemite Sam. So he was a great...
aggressive character.
Oh, he had such a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And was a tiny little guy, full of aggression, always really funny. He had the ability to do these very funny takes.
But a very great foil for Bugs.
Yeah, and the mustache and the floppy hat provided a beautiful secondary action.
Yeah.
And follow through. So this
Marvin
is
the Martian.
Yeah, not a great foil for Bugs, of course.
No, but
more of a good foil for Daffy.
Became quite in current times, which is 50 years later, longer than 50 years. I mean, he you still see him on T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
This is where Bugs lived.
Yeah.
Hey, Bunny.
So Bugs had to, I think in a couple of films he was against Wile E. Coyote. Let's have Operation Rabbit, 1952.
Yeah.
Hare is Human. Rabbit's Feet on the Bugs Bunny show. Compressed Hair and Hair Breath Hurry. So he was used quite a lot, but you know, I don't think he's a good foil for Bugs. But the great foil for Bugs, of course, is the Tasmanian Devil. The Taz was this stupid.
Well, he was the white tornado, or the brown tornado.
Brown tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because he was stupid, right? Bugs, as the shyster lawyer,
Yeah.
he would kind of always be one step ahead of him.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the witch Hazel.
Yeah.
And whenever she ran off screen, she was beautifully animated by Chuck Jones. Whenever she zipped off screen, she'd leave a sort of a whirling cloud of bobby pins.
Muggsy
Oh,
and Bugsy.
Oh,
Isn't that beautiful?
You must see Bully for Bugs. Yeah. This bull, I had dreams when I was a kid about this bull.
No bull.
I had dreams about him. Oh. This is a horrible little character. Yeah. I didn't particularly care for him.
Yeah.
Which
way did he go?
Yeah, they were great characters. Yeah. Beautiful characters. The Gremlin.
The three bears. The three bears.
Yeah.
The dad, little
Falling Hare, 1943.
Guy. Yeah.
Gremlins is a sort of a trope from the Second World War.
Bugs' greatest hits.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know. Well, this is Bugsby Berkeley.
Yeah.
Sorry about that one.
Yeah.
Had to put that in there. Yeah. So
this is a fantastic film. This is so much fun. You've got to go, guys. You've got to see this.
Tell us what it is.
This is. Is it What's Opera Doc or Long-Haired Hare?
Okay.
Long-haired Hare. Long hair
that's right.
was an idea of
he sends
people
up the
who
conductor.
are cultured.
He sends up the conductor.
Yes. There's a great scene where he's conducting the orchestra, pretending to be a great conductor.
Yeah.
And of course, all he wants to do is make this guy suffer on stage.
Yeah, and he does.
So
he
brilliant.
suffers.
This was so much better than Pinocchio. This giant was incredible.
Hang on, there's no giants in Pinocchio. You're getting mixed up with the Brave Little Tailor.
Am I?
The Disney Brave Little Tailor.
Well, it was a Disney Stromboli or somebody.
Oh, well, Stromboli's...
Yeah, this was so much better than a Disney giant. I just loved it.
Do I get this?
All of these funny.
Do I sense this anti-Disney feeling coming from the left-hand side of the camera here?
Mm. It's just so funny. The character's so funny. He is so funny. You know, he looks like a Disney 1940s giant or a character from a short.
Yep.
But he's really funny. This film, and Bugs has got this beautifully rounded, elastic.
He's a naughty boy. Look at that. He's a naughty boy.
Look at these incredible drawings.
Corny concerto.
Mm. Oh, look at that pose.
And he kicks the dog in the face at the same time. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the drawings.
Some incredible opportunities for gags.
Corny.
Really. Carnegie Hall. Corny concerto.
Yeah.
Mm. So the animation by Robert
Frank
McKimson.
Frank Tashlin. Mm. He went on to direct movies.
Mm.
Red Riding Rabbit.
Yeah. So like they've taken a Disney wolf, right, and they've done this better than Disney. They got all these little Disney-esque tropes like Pinocchio and things. They're basically making fun. Yeah, look at these. Yeah. They're basically making fun of the Disney cartoons.
I'm shocked.
But giving you an adult spin on them.
I'm shocked.
People that are familiar with the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs and stuff from the Disney cartoons, right? They would watch this and they'd get a really big kick out of the fun that they were having.
Oh, this is
now baseball bugs. Yeah. I love baseball.
Look at this.
Now baseball bugs.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, they used to play this. Yeah. These the spins, the slow balls, the posing of bugs. Yeah. This was expertly animated, and all the key frames and the key poses were expertly done by somebody who loved baseball. So this film was played in, baseball training camps.
Look at this. This is so funny. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
This was from the 1940s.
Yeah.
So you can have a beautiful
and the taxi takes off.
Baseball experience.
The taxi takes off squashing.
Yeah. Well, that's right out of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, but this came first.
Yeah.
Hair-raising Hare.
Yeah, hair-raising Hare. Of course, they explored a lot of
this
scary...
character, what's his name?
Gossamer. So they explored a lot of the horror tropes as well. Everything was up for grabs, And even, beautiful caricatures of Peter Lorre.
Yeah. That's right, because he was used in those films. Rhapsody Rabbit.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
The drawings.
You don't see...
You do not see
Some
this
of the best drawing I've ever seen in my whole life is in animation studios in rubbish bins. Because they use these sort of drawings.
They'd explore extremes before they settled on a correct pose or a more subtle pose.
I mean, you know...
They go berserk. They go
nuts. As I said, some of the best drawings I've ever seen are in rubbish bins in animation studios.
Yeah. Look, he can't resist but putting speed lines in.
Yeah.
So this is an animated...
Well, he's telling the story.
Yes. But you don't see this in storyboards a lot.
No.
There's so much energy that they're trying to
the
recreate.
better storyboards. Ooh. Bugs doesn't normally lose that. Look at this.
Yeah.
The following.
And the recoil. Yeah. Good stuff.
Rabbit punch.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom. Fantastic. They pioneered the use of these stars.
Did they?
In punches.
I don't know about that.
Well, it would have come from comics originally.
Yeah. Because stars
they were the first ones to use it in animation.
That's Eddie Kantor.
Eddie Kantor, a different Kantor, yeah.
A different Kantor.
Yeah. Well, my father's name was Eddie.
Was it? With a
This
C.
was funny.
Eddie with a C.
Yeah. This was incredibly funny. It was sort of what do they call that chorus line?
Yeah.
Look at this. They used to use these vaudevillian techniques of slides and leans and stuff.
Always
the stage more dynamic.
You hear the music like you ought to be in pictures.
Yeah.
Rabbit of Seville. Oh, this is funny.
Yeah, the Rabbit of Seville is set to the opera of Barbara of Seville.
Yeah, look at this. Well, this is Chuck Jones,
Figaro.
isn't it? Chuck Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, because he did a lot of that.
He pioneered a lot. I mean, he didn't. He's not really known
Instead
for a
of
lot
having
these...
castanets, he's got scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look at this.
Incredibly. Yeah. It says beautifully timed, beautifully timed.
Yeah.
You have to see this film.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it.
Well,
this is my favourite. This is Bully for Bugs. So this is the bull, right?
Yeah.
This is the title card for Bully for Bugs. And look at if you can make that out.
We're exploring
it's not very well.
Is this your dreamscape? Is it?
It's not very well photocopied, but this is the character sheet, which is quite extensive, of the character of the bull in Bully for Bugs. It's magic. It's a magic film. Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
These expressions that he gets are incredible, and the inventiveness of the gags is just
sharpening up the horns.
Yeah. So it's tete-a-tete, constantly tete-a-tete. You know, bull trying to get bugs, and bugs being
you mean
more
tit for tat. You mean tit for tat.
More inventive with each and every answer to the problem.
Yeah, and look, little.
Yeah, the Matador hat.
But little Disney there, you know.
Yeah.
And this is the one that most people know.
Yeah.
What's Opera Doc?
What's Opera Doc? Yeah. One guy was dressed as Elmer Fudd in What's Opera Doc at the last convention I was at, which everybody was mystified. Where's that from? We know where that's from. Of course you do. It's from What's Opera Doc. And I yelled it across the alley. Extra points.
He's almost having an orgasm. Look at his body. And he's so angry. Because he plays with that.
Yeah, so these are some of the concept
drama,
art mood boards.
Yeah, the drama
to set up the drama, because it's a staging film, like it's based on a famous opera. So they want to sort of give it
sending up Wagner.
Yeah,
sending up Wagner.
Yeah,
and showbiz buzz. Well, this is television, isn't
it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby.
Well, that's the frog, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So this is early.
Well, this went on to be
film.
This went on to be like the television motif, didn't you know?
Well, no, they used it again. They used something similar to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was the backgrounds, the beautiful backgrounds by Pratt.
50s. We're back to the 50s again.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this one.
99 bucks.
Yeah, 99 bucks.
So this is him exploring Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Of course, where would you be without the Bad Wizard or the Bad Black Knight, which is Yosemite Sam. Bat and Bunny. This was one of Chuck Jones's greatest pieces. It's just so incredibly brilliant.
Disney invented, really, I mean, they call it Mickey Mousing. He married the movement with the soundtrack,
with the music.
But but the Warner Brothers stuff, the Warner Brothers stuff was more than that. It was much more than that. They actually...
This is a pitch session where they all get together and they storyboard the gags in the film, the narrative of the film.
Yeah, and they'd also chuck in ideas.
Yeah. So this is how the script is born. There's no script until this moment is written, and then, of course, all of the jokes are propelled. So everything starts from storyboards.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
The writers cannot accommodate the animation. The animation has to accommodate the writers. So it's a totally different thing. Those of you interested in writing for animation, don't.
Oh, that's nice. Design?
Yeah.
He's walking through the park one day?
No, that's the Giant's Garden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From Jack Rabbit. And who's that? The Star is Bored.
Yeah, I don't know. The director. So it would be loosely based on somebody.
Yeah.
So somebody working in the biz.
Yeah. Well, they were always using caricatures, weren't they? So these are all the titles of all the films that Bugs did.
Yeah.
And it's got all the. This is the notes and bibliography. A lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. He's obviously.
This is probably all. I believe this is all in the Wikipedias now.
Yeah.
You can find all of this information.
Is the author?
There's the author, Joe Adamson.
He's also the author of Tex Avery, King of Cartoons.
Yeah.
A Walter Lantz story, Groucho Harpo, Chico.
You don't like Walter Lantz, do you?
No.
I love Walter Lantz.
Oh, well.
I'd love to do a review.
I thought his stuff is too cute and irritating.
No. Woody Woodpecker. I love Woody Woodpecker. We'll try and track down Avery, King of Cartoons, and the Walter Lantz book.
I've got that book, but it's not. It's a fan's book. It's not.
It's not pictures.
Yeah, but they're in black and white. You need the colour.
All right.
Yeah. Happy 50th birthday, Bugs. Yes.
All right. Well, that's happy birthday, guys. This
And
is
he'll still be famous when he's 100.
You want to do the sign off now?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Happy birthday to you.
No, that's not the sign.
Oh, sorry.
You were going to say something like.
Yes. Well, check us out on Patreon.
Support us on Patreon,
Yes.
and please subscribe for more films in your inbox that you can enjoy.
Yeah. So this is Frantz, Kantor, and
Jim Bridges.
saying, we'll see you next time.
No, you want to say the trope from the Bugs Bunny.
Oh, sorry.
That's all, folks. Listen.
Thanks for the sour persimmons, cousin.